France committed to strengthening DevT cooperation with Ethiopia, Ambassador Lamek. France is committed to strengthening its development cooperation with Ethiopia, French ambassador to Ethiopia, Alexis Lamek remarked. Ethiopia and France have historical diplomatic relationship spanning over a century. The first railway in Ethiopia was constructed with French assistance, attesting the historical development cooperation between the two countries. Ambassador Lamek recalled the recent visit of French President
We are currently supporting this homegrown macroeconomic reform program because we believe it's important for the development of this country. The leaders discussed also the question of the ways France can accompany Ethiopia in its reform agenda. There is a very ambitious reform going on at this moment. I'm speaking about the economic reform, macroeconomic reform, and we have decided to accompany that, to support that.
Emmanuel Macron to Ethiopia and stated that Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and President Macron agreed to cooperate on education, culture, heritage conservation, and economic development. Recalling the homegrown economic reform agenda has envisioned to accelerate the economic development of the country.
Ethiopia is a very important troop-contributing country to peacekeeping operations, for example. But Ethiopia is also contributing to these African-led peace operations, like the one currently in Somalia, which is a very important one, since on our behalf, collectively, the African forces, including Ethiopian forces, are fighting against terrorist organizations. And so we all benefit from this very important involvement from Ethiopia.
With French assistance attesting the historical development cooperation between the two countries. Ambassador Lamek recalled the recent visit of French President Emmanuel Macron to Ethiopia and stated that Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and President Macron agreed.
Concern and very legitimate request from on the side of Ethiopia. Emmanuel Macron, when he was here, actually mentioned that, and he emphasized that this question of access to the sea is a legitimate one, which of course has to be, as I said, addressed in the context of a peaceful dialogue.
To cooperate on education, culture, heritage conservation, and economic development. Recalling the homegrown economic reform agenda has envisioned to accelerate the economic development
of this question, of course, is of key importance. I mean, making sure that countries can have access to the sea. And I think our European experience shows that actually these are questions that can be dealt with, through international cooperation and regional integration. And I think that's the key.
Radical and has a long-term vision. Therefore, we have decided to support the macroeconomic reform, he explained. The ambassador, Italy and Ethiopia agreed to work in the area of innovation and technology. Addis Ababa University Interim President Samuel Kifl and Italy University and Research Minister discussed collaboration. A discussion aimed at reviewing the collaboration between Addis Ababa University and Italian universities was held today. Italian Minister of University and Research, Anna Maria Bernini, and AAU Interim President Samuel Kifl held the meeting. Briefing the media, Interim President Samuel said AAU has been working in collaboration with 13 Italian universities. The university will also sign agreements with 4 additional Italian universities in the coming months, he added. According to him, AAU has been working closely with Italian universities in areas of technology, agriculture, artificial intelligence, health, archaeology, robotics, and ICT, among others. The interim president added the two sides also discussed about how the Italian government could support the renovation of the historical building in which the Institute of Ethiopian Studies located.
Ethiopia fully prepared to host upcoming AU summit. Tourism State Minister Ethiopia is more ready than ever to host the upcoming AU summit, which will take place from 15 to February 16 in Addis Ababa. Tourism State Minister Saileshi Girma said. From revitalized infrastructure to enhanced amenities, Addis Ababa is prepared to provide a seamless and enriching experience for visiting dignitaries and delegates, the state minister stated, recalling Addis Ababa's position as a premier destination for conference tourism. According to him, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's transformative projects would promote tourism. Africa's diplomatic capital, Addis Ababa has undergone a significant facelift, boasting newly developed green
This year,
spaces,
will be
creating
very special.
attractive tourist attractions,
We are ready
improved
to
public transportation,
welcome African
including
leaders
dedicated biking
and
trails
accompanying
and
spouse
pedestrian
and
walkways, and upgraded
representatives
road
from different
networks.
countries.
These provide greater
We have
accessibility
the new
throughout
look
the
of
city and
city,
offer delegates
with a beautiful infrastructure, greening, and you have seen, I'm sure, the walkways, side walkways, biking trails, and additional roads, which creates a good access to the public transport, and also for sporting exercise and the like. So hotels are also ready. Our ministry is closely working with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is leading the AU summit readiness. The hotels from 1 to 5 star have been trained in the past weeks. So hotels are more ready than before, trying to create a seamless experience.
Business and international diplomacy in Africa. With world-class accommodations and enhanced infrastructure, Addis Ababa is poised to welcome even more visitors, further boosting the local economy and solidifying its status as a premier destination on the continent. This coordinated effort, led by Minister
Police, provided training for people working at the airport, and similarly for private business, including the ride transport. So we are now more ready than ever before to host the African Union Summit in a more broader perspective, and also trying to create a good image of the country. And I'm sure the African leaders will be more excited with the service that we are going to offer and with the physical infrastructure that we have today in the capital, including the airport expansion that has been completed recently, and additional flight options we have to the capital, and also the city infrastructure and sustainable urban transformation.
This coordinated effort, led by Ministry of Foreign Affairs in close collaboration with Ministry of Tourism, extends to airport personnel and private businesses, including transportation providers. The recent expansion of Bole International Airport and the increase in flight options further solidify Addis Ababa's accessibility. Beyond the summit, Saileshi noted that Addis Ababa is making a strong case for itself as a leading conference hub in Africa. The nation has the accommodation and world-class state-of-the-art conference facilities in the capital, the state minister pointed out, adding that Addis Ababa's competitive edge is further strengthened by its accessibility to Ethiopian Airlines' extensive network connecting the city to over 100 destinations worldwide. Addis Ababa also offers a unique blend of cultural richness and modern amenities. Delegates can explore historical sites, vibrant markets, and enjoy the city's diverse culinary scene, according to the state minister. In brief, Saileshi concluded that Addis Ababa is ready to accommodate every world-class conference and exhibitions. Deft achievements bolstered Ethiopia's global standing, says Public Diplomacy Director General. Ethiopia's development achievements during the reform years have elevated its status on the international diplomatic forum by changing its global image. Public Diplomacy Director General stated Shibaru Mamo said. He also emphasized the crucial role of every citizen in promoting Ethiopia's progress and rich heritage to the world, thereby acting as ambassadors for their nation. The Director General, who noted that Ethiopia has been a beacon of freedom and inspiration for Africans and the Black people, added that this legacy has solidified its esteemed position in global diplomatic history. Furthermore, Shibaru underscored Ethiopia's pivotal role in the establishment of continental and international organizations, noting the country's proud status as the host nation of the African Union headquarters. Pointing out Addis Ababa's stature as the third-largest diplomatic hub in the world, he noted the significant progress registered in foreign relations since the reform. In addition, the The Director General highlighted Ethiopia's increasing prominence on the world stage, evidenced by its active participation in global alliances such as BRICS. He noted that membership in such partnerships provides valuable opportunities for bilateral and multilateral cooperation. According to him, the vital role of Ethiopia's robust economic development and its growing military capabilities fostered regional peace and stability, which in turn significantly contribute to the country's diplomatic endeavors. Shibiru also recalled the transformative leadership of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his visionary initiatives that have driven significant progress across various development sectors, earning Ethiopia widespread international recognition. The Director General stated that Ethiopia is a nation of action rather than rhetoric. Therefore, it is imperative for every citizen to actively promote the country's achievements and vibrant culture to the world.
ታሪክ ተለውጦ ኢትዮጵያ እያደገች ብዙ ተላላቅ ሀገሮች ኢትዮጵያ ሪኮግናይዝ እያደረጉ ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትራችንን በሰሩት ስራ በዓለም ደረጃ እየተሸለሙ ያሉበት ሁኔታ ነው። ስለዚህ የኢትዮጵያን እድገት የኢትዮጵያን ባህል ኢትዮጵያዊነትን በዓለም ደረጃ ለማሳወቅ እኛ መናገር አለብን።